Yo, my peoples, your girl got a download for you people in your broken relationships. Maybe you going through a divorce, maybe you going through a breakup, maybe you're getting dogged out by your mate and you feel like you don't deserve the treatment that you're getting. Well, let me tell you something. That treatment is put in place because you got something that you need to do and you've been crying out where you have been. You are not happy where you have been. So God called you out of that place and put you somewhere safe. Now you have residue. You have feelings left over. You have memories. Physically you're not being hurt, but mentally you're being attacked, and you're being attacked because you feel like you don't have anything to lean on. You feel like nobody cares and nobody's listening. But oh, I come to tell you, if you could only trust the process. That meanness is there, so you will not go back. That meanness has to be so mean that it just disgusts you, and it would make you feel shameful if you went back. Something has to push you towards your destiny, because y'all, for some reason, we got a problem with getting up, doing it on our own. And a lot of us don't do it on our own because, one, we don't believe in ourselves. Seems like it's easy enough to believe in the negativity about ourselves, but that positivity about ourselves seems like it's so hard to muster up belief for that. So for you people that feel misplaced, for you people that feel abandoned, for you people that think it ain't a light at the end of the tunnel, know this, that those people, that relationship, whatever that thing is that's turning on you, that's rejecting you, is doing it because your energy no longer rides with them. Your energy no longer match. And energy goes where energy goes. And energy likes to match. So listen to the downloads that I got for y'all. Number one, trust the process. Number two, distract the negative feelings. Don't try to change them. If you try to change the negative feelings, this is where the war comes in, because you do feel negative. Own it. Own it. Don't run from it. You feel bad. You really do. And it ain't nothing you can do but feel bad. Be truthful to your negative feelings. Don't try to trick them with a positive thought. Let them play out. Let them go on. But what you do is distract yourself so you won't keep feeding that. Distract yourself so you won't drown, so you won't become what that negative feeling is, because you could feel something and not be what you feel. So if you're gonna feel this, don't become this, right? You must distract yourself so you don't become angry, you don't become bitter, you don't become revengeful. Okay, don't let these people trick you out of your blessing. If God have removed you from an ugly situation, jump up and down, because this is proof that he got his eyes on you. This is proof that he got his hands on you. Now look at them and look at you. Look at them and look at you. Look at them and look at you. Who is doing better? Now, the process is the vortex. In the vortex is where everything is working out, and that is where you're trying to go. So in order to create a vortex, you're going to have to create a safe space inside yourself. A space that has the bag with all the memories in it. And you're going to have to go in there when you have this terrible thought. You let the thought go. Don't try to stop it. You go in your memory bag and you pull out a thought that'll make you laugh. You just go find you something else to think about, and it can be anything, because you full of good thoughts. You full of good memories. You done laughed a million times in your life. You done met somebody and one night it was so magical that it was the night you never could forget. Well, God give us gifts that way, so we can always have a safe space inside of ourselves to go back to. to keep you safe. This is the secret place, so these bad things that's happening on the outside won't affect you. It's happening on the outside, but it won't affect you. It says, don't struggle. The struggle come in when you try to change the thought. The struggle come in when you try to deny the thought. The struggle come in when you start beating yourself up for having the thoughts. The struggle comes in when you let that thought make you feel lesser than what you are. And all while you're doing this to yourself, your inner being is taking notes on what you do like, what you don't want, what do make you feel good, what do rock your boat, what do make you feel elated, what do give you satisfaction. So while you going through this, your inner being is creating a life for you that is so beautiful. It's in there, it's taking notes, and your inner being supposed to have your highest good. Your highest good is on the top of the list. So in order for you to see what your inner being up to for you, and to see what type of stuff you done created out of your crying, you're gonna have to turn your back on the situation completely. You're gonna have to let the person be ugly. You're gonna have to let the person just do what they do. You're going to have to get your focus off of that person. Your thoughts are already there. Don't put no more in there, but you're going to have to somehow distract yourself. You can't change them, because some of your feelings are valid and they're true. That's your truth. You just try to distract yourself so you don't feed that energy, so you don't make that energy expand. It says, let the universe prove to you how good you are. And how do you allow the universe to do that? You let it be. You just let it be. Don't call. Don't keep on asking why. Don't try to get clarity. Don't care. It's happening and you're not invited to the party. So thank God you're not invited to the party, because this hurt is used to push you higher. This door was closed because you can no longer fit in there. Your energy is too high for it. How dare you go in there and try to mess up what he got going on in there? You take your high vibrating self on where you can vibrate high and expand. Don't be scared. The process is happening because you called for change. You were living something that felt like a situation, not a relationship. And a lot of us feel like we're in a situation and not a relationship. And if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't feel like you're in a situation where this thing could crumble at any time. You always mad. You always pissed off. You can't get a peaceful day. You can't have a day without arguing, a day without going off. Y'all, this is a sign that something is wrong, and God steps in sometime to prevent your good from being tainted, so he will remove you. It says you must create an environment that serves you. Create your own environment. Y'all, I got my own environment where all that stuff is not there. I had to walk away. And the anger is coming because I have my own space. I have my own peace. His peace was not my peace. His living was not my living. How many people try to make you live up to what they got going on, and you started saying, what is wrong with you? This ain't how this supposed to roll. Why you living so hard when life is so easy? Why you take the hard route when it's an easier way of doing things? Them people gonna keep chasing their tails. Thank God they kicked you out and got rid of you. After you create that environment that serve you, don't focus on that outcome. It's just entertainment. Y'all see how these people put on shows? Roles are being played. Get off the topic. Let it rest. The more you talk about it, the more it expands and the more it becomes a player in your destiny. You need to feel good. So dig in the memory bag. Focus on feeling good things. Things that don't feel good will filter. filter out bad. I'm sorry. Let me reread that. Things that don't feel good will filter out. Bad as you want to talk about it to somebody, what you going through, and y'all, that's what I've been doing. I just need to talk. I need to get it out. But Spirit just told me, bad as you want to talk about it, don't, because you're expanding it. You making it relevant. And you making it become a player in what you got going on. And you don't want that to be a player in what you got going on. It says, you need to feel good, so dig in the memory bag. Focus on the feelings that make you feel good, that make you smile, that make your body do stuff, that make your cells jump up and down, that make you get chills. Think about things like that. And y'all, if your body can produce these feelings, that is proof that you're moving somewhere. You're making something happen. You're fixing your life. Things are working out for you. If you can keep mustering up them feelings of excitement, you know, them feelings that make you do the Jane Brown and make you pump in the air, you know what I'm saying? The one that make you high five, the one that make you scream to the top of your lungs. If you can keep producing those feelings, you can fight every battle you got. Your sickness battle, your relationship battle, your homelessness battle, your hungriness battle, your financial battle. Things that don't feel good will filter out. Bad as you want to talk about it, I'm going to repeat it again, don't. And this is what I keep telling myself. Stop telling the story. Tell the story from where you want to be. Tell the story from where you see yourself. That's old news. If you don't want that stuff to recreate another issue, you better stop talking about it. Stop giving your care and your concern to a situation that can't stand you or like you. Why you gonna give that care? Why you gonna give that your concern? Look at it like that. Like you don't even deserve my eye. You don't even deserve me to look in your direction. It's called rejection for a reason, y'all. It says, the more you talk about it, the more damaging it gets. The more it will expand. Abandon the situation. Abandon the situation. Take your caring and concern from it. If it's abandoning you, you abandon it. Because it's your care and your concern that's keeping it going and giving it power to make you feel lower than what you already feeling. It says, you're not being hurt physically. You're just being dumped. You're just being ignored. You're just being neglected. You're just being left alone. They literally saying, go do you while I go do me. They make their choice. You make your choice. And in their choices, you're not included. You better jump up and down and thank God, because that's a sinking ship that you don't want to go down. That's a ship that's on rage. That's a ship that's on troubled waters full of anger. That's a ship that's full of revenge. You do not want to ride on that ship. That's a ship that's full of get back. That's a ship that is self-destruction and sabotaging itself. Don't get on that ship. Accept that it's over. Accept that something better is coming. Expect it. Assume it. Know that you deserve it and that you would not be separated from this situation if God did not love you, if God did not care, or if God was not keeping his eye on you. You would still be in that situation. You deserve better. And that person can't give you the better that you're asking for. Your energy no longer match. And somebody can't give you what they don't have. Somebody can't do what they don't know. And somebody can't be what they have not learned. So maybe you've advanced to a higher level, meaning you've quantum jumped, and now you got to go where your life is going. Your life is going that way. You have to follow your life. So thank God that door is closed. Thank God that door don't want you. Thank God everything behind that door see you as an enemy. That's a blessing. To be cut off is a blessing, because that person could drag you in what they got going on. But if you're such an anointing, God say, don't you do my prophets no harm. The best thing for them to do is to let you go. And the behavior that they're portraying is spiritual. It's so spiritual. That behavior is needed to push you to a life that you're scared of. It's there to push you into greatness. It's there to push you so you can see who you really are without that person, without that situation, without anger, without rage, without arguing every day, without struggle, without toil, without woes. Wouldn't you like to know who you are without all of that? Well, this is the blessing that God has given me. And it would be a slap in God's face if I would turn around and go back to a behavior that is treating me as such. You deserve better. Don't look at the situation. Know that this situation is a stepping stone. And know that the way they're treating you, they having fun now. They having fun now. But y'all know the devil come when you get on top. Y'all know the devil come right when you think you done made it. Y'all know the devil like to play his tricks and his games. But see, thank God you out of it. So that person is going to keep on continuing in their behavior. You got a chance now to figure out who you want to be. What type of person you want to present to the world. You get to control your moods, your attitudes. You don't got to argue every day. You don't owe nobody no explanation. You just got freedom. Thank God for ugly people. Thank God for evil deeds. Because if it had not been for this man's terrible, terrible behavior and hatred towards me, I would still be crying out. Now my cries are rejoicing. Y'all, I got so much peace. My home is so much better than what I was living in. Y'all, I actually got my own stuff. Out of 20 years, I never owned anything of my own. Now I own my own stuff. And it's only been like 7-8 months. I have a whole apartment full of furniture, and y'all, I'm on a fixed income. This man wanted me to suffer by not helping me with money. Guess what? God been sending me money. God been making sure I eat, and I'm able to help others. You see that? Where am I about to go? This beautiful place I'm about to go. I don't have all of that dragging behind me. I got no baggage. I got no karma. I got a new heart, a new body, because y'all see, these some new arms I ain't never seen before. I'm going to get to see them when they unwrap them and take the stitches out. I even got new titties I ain't even seen before. But I'm going to get to see them when they take the stitches out. You see all this newness. I'm going to have a kingdom spouse. A kingdom spouse. I got to run into my kingdom spouse. Look how I think. Look how I am. See, I was in a different vibration when I got in that relationship. But now, this vibration that I'm vibrating now, Hoppo, who this man gonna be that's gonna marry this woman and walk and work in the kingdom with this woman? Hoppo, who this man is that love God just like she do? Probably even more. Hoppo, who that man is with all this respect and all this kindness and slow to anger with a gentle spirit? Hoppo, who that man is with all his finances intact? Who that man is? who been looking for me all his life. I love you.